Welcome, welcome. Here we are. It's that time of year again. As you can see, we spent a little something, typical disclaimer. If you don't have it, don't. Everything depreciates in time. One point, people paid $100 for one Tier 2 Alpha. Now it's like, who in the world needs Tier 2 Alpha? But if you have it, sure. And have fun, enjoy yourself, now if you put yourself in a bind, I'm not gonna lie, that's on you. I got nothing to do with it. I did not motivate you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, now that is out of the way, yeah, we're gonna go through this. No, this is like part one of whatever to come. Since right now we're claiming all this stuff in the web store, and I guess I'll include it. I'm already talking. Alright, let's work from here. But, we got a couple of rank 3 gems, or rank 1, rank 2. I had no idea what in the world this was, and then I was like, I'll just choose 7-star shards. I was like, no, I could have just went for the gamble, just to have more fun, but nah, just gonna keep it simple. That was a different color, so I was curious. So we claim all. Still claiming. To start things out right now, we just went ahead with all of the, the Black Panther offers and all of the Odins. Now, I did see on the web store, as a Valiant player, you could also get the Paragon offers, and, if you get all of the Paragon Odins, that does give you enough T7 to get another rank 4, so, I don't know, probably not for me, but I still need to finish out my milestones to get that 800, so I'll probably just get some relic stuff, which I won't really include in the videos for right now. So, the 800 points in the web store. I'll get out a generic Awakening gem, which I will be saving for Mr. Fantastic, and a rank 4 gem, which I am also saving for Mr. Fantastic, and a Titan Nexus, which we're saving all the Nexus for the next Titan update, which I think won't happen until September. So we'll see where we end up there. The current Titan, I'll be spoiling things by talk, but as of right now, we're missing Symbiote Spidey, Red Hulk, and Gallon. So now that we're here, we've gotten whatever from the cash track on the web store. Do not ask me why I was staring at the screen, because I am not about to dump my units here. And we're still at the screen. Now granted, this opening also happened while I was at work, so I was probably being distracted, like I am now. I see you, little mom. You riding your bike? Alright. Alright, but the first thing we're going to do is open the Nexus. That would actually determine any pulls I pick on, any other future Nexus crystal. As long as it was not Mystic or Tech, that is why that was good for me. So Mutant, hey, we can... I could awaken Sinister, but I know I can do that with the July raids at the end of them. Deadpool X, Jean Grey. So we'll see. We have these 11 Valiant Nexus crystals. They came from somewhere. The trick to these is you don't expect anything good out of them. These are just massive ISO crystals. I went ahead and I just chose Mantis. Probably could have gotten Nexus and gotten a Max Sig crystal, but I really didn't feel like sitting through that animation. So, well, we're gonna awaken Dazzler. Like I said, here I'm just gonna choose a new 5-star instead of the 6-star Nexus, because I really don't feel like sitting through the animation. But I did get a 7-star Elsa Bloodstone, which is pretty cool, even though I don't really use her. She's not my cup of tea. So at this point, I'm just debating on what type of ISO I would need and want. Because I have an idea of champions I plan to rank up. And hey, gotta see what, if there's anything to fill in with the Alliance, like what my battle group could use for defense, and then I can have fun with a few rank ups. Like I said, we're definitely saving one for Mr. Fantastic. Guy was one of my favorite 6-star champions, and now he's finally here as a 7. So we're going with our final whatever. I would just get Serpent, add more SIGs to him. Eventually, I'll have all my 5 stars at max SIG, but that day will come. I do see that 7-star whatever crystal Nexus. We did get one from the promo code. Make sure you guys use it, which I'll probably include that in this footage as well. But this was like my second time getting one of these. So when it comes here, Rentra I don't want, Mojo no, Mangog no, Mortal I already have, Kindred no, Enchantress no, Diablo no, Bastion no, Red Skull no, Penny no, Zola no, Mega Sentinel no, Warlock no, Infinity War Iron Man no, Silver Surfer. Siggs will be cool, so he's alright. Gore no, Captain Marvel Awakening would be nice. Hype no, Angela no, Sim no, Terex no, Scream no, Captain Faria no. Falcon at this point I'm really looking for that Awakening. So he's my most wanted. Leader, Ant-Man, I don't know the rest, but there are only like 4 or 5 champions I want out of here. So I don't have Sandman nor Invisible Woman, and we got none of the 5 I was looking for. But we'll go ahead and add 6 to Spider-Woman. She's the only one of those at rank 3. Yeah, she's just at rank 3 for right now. So we're not going to complain. So there are only 5 champions I was looking for. 2 I didn't have, Sandman and Invisible Woman. The rest were first time awakenings. Now relics, we are saving for the new relics. I have all my 3, 4, and 5-star relics are maxed out. 6-star, I'm missing, I think, Iron Fist. But if they're Nexus relics, I'll open them. Because yeah, the chances of me pulling him out of one is very slim. But when relics do update, I'll open everything I have then. So we'll just open these really just for more Titan shards. I think I have everyone in the basics, so we're just looking for useful SIGs, you know. And Domino is not useful SIGs. She is already SIG 200. I think she was my first 7-star SIG 200. Or it might have been Venom. He was naturally there. But anyway. And it is more Titan shards, so I guess I can't complain. But like I said, I'm really just looking for useful SIGs, or would not have minded Misty Awakening, would have actually preferred that. I've seen what Joe can do, I know he can do amazing things, I'm just not my champ. Tried him, and eventually I just said no. Alright, so far we got like 2 duds. Diablo, I think that's like a 2nd time dupe. Ooh, you got a crown on. I like it. But hey, that's cool right there. I mean, when I'm running recoils, he'll take less damage overall, so I'm not complaining. No gore, please. Okay, Venom Pool Awakening, I do value. I think the Awakening actually does make a difference for the few Venom Pool players out there. So that, I'm happy with. No complaints there. And finally, the last one. And I'm just like anything but gore. Like, I'll even take SIGs on 7 Supreme, you know. One point, he was like a king in the contest. I mean, what he does extremely well. And that's just shred the, like, buffed up champs or cosmics, you know. So when the time comes, somebody else will be using him. But, yeah, I was a fan back in the day, just not so much now. So I'm like, okay, these are cool, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, more Titan shards, that's what we're here for, right? And like I said, I'm very happy with the Venom Pool dupe. Or Awakening, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we do have 4 basic Titans, or regular Titans, however you call them. We'll open these, like I said, we're saving the Nexus crystals. So I do not have Gallon, Spidey Supreme, or Red Hulk. Anything but Spidey Supreme I'm cool with. In here, there are a few Awakenings I wouldn't mind. And earlier, you know, Falcon was my most wanted out of that Nexus. We have him here. I actually think the guy's underrated, but hey, you know, that's just me. And I do think his Awakening ability is, you know, very useful, or nice to have, as far as the damage is concerned. So that, I'm excited about. That is actually a W for me. That's a win. So now I'm like, hey, if I can get Gallon, then, you know, I'll like stop with the crystal. I have everyone except Spidey Supreme now. A Red Hulk I would stop. And I'm also looking to awaken Yelena. And hey, Yelena, Gallon, and we do awaken Jack. I have him R3, I'm a big fan. And, you know, the Awakening's nice. I can finally, like, regen against Onslaught. So I'm like, okay. 2 for 2 right now. 2 first-time Awakenings I'm here for. Would have liked Cyclops Awakening. And I'm just not a fan. I know what he can do. I've seen him in action, you know, some battleground metas like the 6-stars having 30-second fights, but nah, he's just not it. He'll be in a rank 1 pool for me forever. Alright. And there were 3 jacks. We weren't avoiding that. Which I'm not gonna complain. You know, I went from debating giving him a tech gem to duping him twice, so we're not gonna complain at all. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna wrap up part 1 of the opening for you guys. You know, so this is just me getting like the cash offers. We're not really gonna show what I'm doing with relics or ranking up relics. Maybe I'll think on it. But like I said, going forward, any Titan Nexus we're gonna save for the switch over. And hey, we'll go through the unit offers. There might be more basic Titans in there, so you guys stay tuned. I don't think there's anything else to share with you all. And so until next time, guys, peace. Be responsible.